Both the 2024 Porsche-Macan-Turbo and the 2024 Range Rover Evoque high-tech compact SUV facelift are excellent choices, but they cater to different priorities. Here's a breakdown to help you decide which might be a better fit for you. 2024 Porsche-Macan-Turbo. Pros: performance. With 434 horsepower and 406 lb-ft of torque, the Macan-Turbo offers exhilarating acceleration and handling, living up to the Porsche name. Luxury. Porsche interiors are renowned for their quality materials and craftsmanship, and the Macan-Turbo is no exception. Driving dynamics. Macan is known for its sharp steering, responsive suspension, and overall engaging driving experience. Cons. Price. The Macan-Turbo is significantly more expensive than the Evoque. Fuel economy. Fuel efficiency is lower than the Evoque, with an estimated 17 miles per gallon city and 22 miles per gallon highway. Cargo space. Cargo space is smaller than the Evoque, especially with the rear seats folded. 2024 Range Rover Evoque high-tech compact SUV facelift. Pros: technology. The Evoque boasts a high-tech cabin with the latest infotainment system and driver assistance features. Fuel economy. The Evoque gets better gas mileage than the Macan, with an estimated 20 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway. Practicality. The Evoque offers more cargo space than the Macan, making it more suitable for carrying passengers and their gear. Price. The Evoque is significantly less expensive than the Macan-Turbo. Cons. Performance. The Evoque is slower than the Macan-Turbo, with 246 horsepower and 269 lb-ft of torque. Luxury. While comfortable, the Evoque's interior doesn't quite match the premium feel of the Macan. Off-road capability. While both offer all-wheel drive, the Evoque has a slight edge for light off-roading due to its Land Rover heritage. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your priorities. If you prioritize performance and driving dynamics, the Macan-Turbo is the clear winner. If you value technology, fuel efficiency, and practicality at a more affordable price, the Evoque is a compelling option. I recommend researching both models further, including reading reviews and test driving them if possible, to get a better feel for which one suits you best. 10 years after its launch, the Porsche Macan is heading into its second model generation, now in all-electric form. Through its progressive, timeless design, characteristic Porsche performance, long-distance range and high everyday practicality, the new Macan 4 and the new Macan-Turbo aim to completely fulfill the requirements of Porsche customers choosing an SUV. We are taking the Macan to a completely new level, with exceptional e-performance, the new driver experience, and a very impressive design, said Oliver Bloom, chairman of the executive board of Porsche AG, on the occasion of the world premiere in Singapore. Fashion is the 2024 Range Rover Evoque's ethos, and as such, it dons a more striking ensemble than its rivals. Its avant-garde look is automotive couture, while the BMW X1, the Mercedes-Benz GL Class, and the Volvo XC40 were the equivalent of athleisure wear. But like many designer garments, the Evoque is less practical than off-the-rack alternatives, with less rear seat room and a smaller cargo area. The Evoque does channel its big brother, the flagship Land Rover Range Rover SUV, to good effect inside, with comfortable seats, high-end materials, and a slick-looking touchscreen infotainment system. It can venture off-road too, with standard all-wheel drive and advantageous approach and departure angles. Just don't expect to rock crawl alongside the more rugged Defender. Macan-Turbo. The electric motors draw their energy from a lithium-ion battery in the underbody, with a gross capacity of 100 kilowatt-hours, of which up to 95 kilowatt-hour can be actively used. The HV battery is a central component of the newly developed Premium Platform Electric (PPE), with 800-volt architecture, used by Porsche for the first time in the new Macan. The DC charging output is up to 270 kilowatts. The battery can be charged from 10 to 80% within approximately 21 minutes at a suitable fast charging station. At 400-volt charging stations, a high-voltage switch in the battery enables bank charging by effectively splitting the 800-volt battery into two batteries, each with a rated voltage of 400 volts. This enables particularly efficient charging, without an additional HV booster, at up to 135 kilowatts. AC charging at up to 11 kilowatts is possible at household wall boxes. Up to 240 kilowatts of energy can be recuperated via the electric motors while driving. The integrated power box. IPB also contributes to the efficiency of the new Macan models, while also saving weight and space. The innovative and compact IPB combines three components: the onboard AC charger, a high-voltage heater and the DC/DC converter. The combined WLTP range is up to 613 kilometers in the Macan 4 and up to 591 kilometers in the Macan-Turbo. The Evoque returns for 2024 with a simplified lineup that consists of just two trims. In dynamic gone is the 296 horsepower P300 turbocharged 4-cylinder, leaving only the 246 horsepower P250 version. Inside, the Evoque adds a curved 11.4-inch touchscreen, a redesigned center console, and three new paint colors: Arroyo's Gray, Tribeca Blue, and Corinthian Bronze. Small tweaks to the grille and headlamps round out the changes. The Evoque is powered by a 246 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder dubbed P250, and it comes standard with a 9-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. At our test track, the Evoque delivered a 7.1 second 60 miles per hour run when we tested it back in 2020, and given that the powertrain hasn't changed since that test, we reckon the result still is relevant to the 2024 model. Rivals such as the BMW X1 and the Volvo XC40 have both delivered slightly quicker times, but the Range Rover is still competitively lively. On the road, there's no mistaking the Evoque for a hatchback car. It feels substantial, and the seat height is SUV appropriate. It adequately handles corners but won't satisfy enthusiast drivers in the same way as the BMW or Mercedes-Benz GLA class. The Macan's shallow pitch of the bonnet and the strongly pronounced wings give the entry-level SUV, which is 4,784 mm long, 1,938 mm wide, and 1,622 mm high, a dynamic appearance even when stationary. The new Macan is fitted with up to 22-inch wheels with staggered tire fitment. The wheelbase, which is 86 mm longer than the previous model, 2,893 mm, is offset by short overhangs at the front and rear. The headlights are divided into two parts. The flat upper light unit with 4-point daytime running lights is embedded in the wings and emphasizes the width of the car. The main headlight module with optional matrix LED technology is positioned slightly lower in the front end. The characteristic Porsche flyline forms a unit with the flat rear window. In combination with the frameless doors with characteristic side blades, the result is a sleek, sporty design. Strongly pronounced shoulders give the rear a muscular look. The Porsche logo now sits in the center of the sculptural 3D light strip. The EPA estimates that the Evoque should deliver 20 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. In our 75 miles per hour fuel economy test, a P250 returned a rather dismal 24 miles per gallon. Unfortunately, the Evoque's chunky exterior dimensions belie its cabin space, which is tight, especially for those in the back seat. When compared with other subcompact SUVs such as the X1 and the XC40, the Evoque's rear seats feel downright confined. That said, the interior materials are quite nice. The Evoque can be ordered with a very cool textured cloth upholstery that covers the seats, door panels, and dashboard. Leather is still offered as standard, though. Other standard features include dual-zone automatic climate control, 10-way power-adjustable front seats, and ambient interior lighting. Cargo space behind the rear seat isn't as generous as you'd expect from an SUV, but it held 6 carry-on suitcases in our testing, which aligns with a good part of the segment. Porsche combines its design DNA with aerodynamics optimized for range. Thanks to the Porsche Active Aerodynamics, PAA, with active and passive elements and a drag coefficient of 0.25, the new Macan is one of the most streamlined SUVs on the market, with positive effects on range and power consumption. The PAA system includes the adaptive rear spoiler, active cooling flaps on the front air intakes and flexible covers on the fully sealed underbody. Air curtains below the headlight module and the low-slung front end optimize the airflow. At the rear, lateral tear-off edges and the Louvre diffuser ensure aerodynamic efficiency. The new Macan is a performance-oriented SUV with a high level of practicality for everyday use, high-quality equipment and spacious configuration. Electrification has led to increased luggage space in the Macan. Depending on the model and equipment fitted, the capacity behind the rear seat bench is up to 540 liters, cargo mode. In addition, there is the frunk, a second luggage compartment under the bonnet with a capacity of 84 liters. This amounts to 136 liters more than the previous model. If the rear seat backrest is folded down completely, the rear luggage compartment capacity increases to up to 1,348 liters. The maximum towing capacity of 2,000 kilograms rounds off the highly practical qualities of the new Macan. All Evoque models come with a curved 11.4-inch touchscreen running Land Rover's latest Pivi Pro infotainment software. Most features can be accessed within 2 taps on the screen, and the new system includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto along with Amazon Alexa capability. A head-up display, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a Meridian premium audio system are all optional.